Today, of course, we're honoring two incredible athletes and outstanding student athletes, Mackay and Lou DePrez, as Binghamton University's newest All-Americans.
The achievement of All-American is something that most people don't understand how difficult it is. But the path to that final event, whether it's in the wrestling arena or whether it's on a cross-country track or on a track, is really long. It takes an entire lifetime to get there. And then when you get to that season where it is the season, this is the one where I think I can get there, there's so many obstacles along the way.
I think more importantly, this is something very significant for me as I've got to know Lou and Emily a little bit here, is that these are two great people. And so Lou and Emily's accomplishments this year, as President Stenger alluded to, were even more significant, knowing the challenges that they had during COVID. They had limitations placed upon them. I remember the first time we met and said, how are we going to get these student athletes to play, to compete? And one of the things we said, they're going to have to be wearing masks. And I remember Coach Annette saying, they're distance runners, they can't run a mask. And we're like, unfortunately, they're going to have to if we're going to try to get them to, and I say this a lot to our student athletes, if we're going to try to get them to the finish line. And that finish line is to get them to compete as far as they can, and in these two particular cases, all the way to the national championship. They figured out a way to do it. They had to wear masks, they had to wrestle or practice in pods. They couldn't always participate at the times they wanted to. They had limitations placed upon them during this past year. But through it all, they persevered and they excelled. And this is what makes this accomplishment today for these two student athletes even more significant.
Louis is a man of action, not necessarily a man of words. The actions speak for themselves. I could stand up here forever and list them off, right? He's already become the most accomplished wrestler our program's ever had in the Division I era by being a two-time All-American, two-time conference champion. He's winning everything. He won the Southern Scuffle. I could list for days, so I won't do that. But he's a man of few words, and that's the way I coach him as well. Usually as we're getting ready for a match, my wise words of encouragement to Lou are, smash. And that's it. I usually say it over and over again, smash. And I'll hit him on the back, smash. And that's pretty much it. So he then goes and wins, and he does the actions. We keep the words to a minimum. And now I'll let Louis talk a little bit. Thank you, Lou.
I would like to thank my parents, my brothers, my teammates, the athletic administration, the coaching staff. Without you guys behind me, I don't think I could have ever accomplished what I have done today.
Emily, because I think everyone knows how well she did last year, which is fantastic, but not a lot of people know a lot of her background and what she's done just to get to the point. And I don't want to talk too much because I want to give her that opportunity, but as her coach, just some things that I've picked up on that, again, really show her character and who she is as a student and as an athlete. She transferred here from Oregon State after her freshman year, and we actually had Emily walk on the team as her first year. She had some health issues, some injuries her senior year in high school, and then also her freshman year at Oregon State. And us being very careful, with our budget and our scholarship money, I told Emily, I said, listen, if we can get you back to close to where you were at in high school, like your junior year, then, we'll take care of you. We'll reward you for that, and we'll certainly, make sure that, we give you a scholarship that you deserve. And so, very proud to say that, Emily has earned every penny that she receives.
So to wrap this up, I did not do this alone. I would like to thank everyone who made this all possible, because without you all, I would not have stood on a national stage last year. I am so thankful for every opportunity that Binghamton has given me to better myself as an athlete, a student, and as a person as well. It's hard not to be successful with all the support I receive here, so thank you.
Again, thank you once again for joining us here today. Indeed, at Binghamton University, it is a great day to be a Bearcat.